All right, guys, welcome back. Gonna try out the Ceratec this time. Extremely popular stuff for Mustangs and anything German too. And then I think I've seen it with the Hemis and other cars. Anything tick related. Apparently this cushions and quiets it down. It's supposed to be a really good friction reduction or friction reducer, sorry. So we got that ready to go. We got a brand new bottle of the UHP Innovation high performance oil additive. We got some of the other ones that we've tried in the past back there, and we got some Motorcraft in there. So just like the other ones, I have a new bearing. Everything else is cleaned out, ready to go. We're going to do, as we always do, our control or our baseline, right, which is our oil alone. Run the same tests with the weights and everything. And we're going to do 2 ounces. We're going to add 5 milliliters, which is about, this one only needs, doing the math, the Ceratec only claims it needs about 3.5 milliliters. But I have a strange suspicion that really is not going to help per 2 ounces when doing the math on it. So it says 1 bottle, and these are both 10 ounces or so, this is 300 milliliters, which is just like 10.1 ounces or 10 ounces or so. That's 10 ounces. So although they look different in size, they're about the same as far as the amount. Anyway, this one says 300 milliliters, which is the bottle, treats 6 liters of oil. This one is 1 to 2 ounces per quart. So doing the math, we're gonna keep it consistent how we've been doing it, which is very close to pretty much all of these. We're going to keep them consistent. So I want to give this one a best chances it has. I don't want to go down to 3.5. We can do 3.5 milliliters on each of them per the 2 ounces. We're going to keep it consistent. We're going to do 5 milliliters for the 2 ounces. And if anyone wants to do the math on that, that'll come out to basically what these are recommending, just over them. But I want to do this all together with the oil. I already shook it up. We'll shake those up. So fill this guy all the way up, basically till it's overflowing, right? Especially when we add this, it brings up the amount all the way up. So in the same take, I want to add 2 ounces on each of these guys. It's about 2. Get this guy up to 2 as well. Whoa. Okay, it's about 2 on each of those. And then we can shake these guys up. This is a brand new bottle. Just bought it, just came in. I ordered it from Amazon. I think it was about 29 bucks, 30 bucks. Let's see how it looks when we crack it open. All right, great. It's got a nice seal on it. I'll shake it up real good. Okay, it's got a nice seal. Crack that, right? Let's get that out of the way. And prefer to do it all on camera. We can fast forward it later, we can do whatever, but as long as I got it all unedited. It's about as much as I can get in there. And I'll do the same with the UHP shot. I'm not gonna dumb that one down or do anything different. I mean, though we know, so we know, right? We know what it's gonna do, as I mentioned in the other videos. We know what the oil is gonna do by itself, right? We know what the UHP Innovation oil additive is gonna do, you know, as well, right? Because we've done this test multiple times now, right? So point though is we got to do it all together. We got to have our baseline. We got to add our, you know, our additives together, mix it up on camera, crack open brand new bottles, all that good stuff. So it brings it to a nice, you know, milky kind of, it's a kind of a mustardy color. So it comes out like this. But anyway, got that mixed in really well. I don't want any cross contaminants. Should have used like 2 spoons stuff. That way there's 0 contaminants, but we'll minimize, you know, that. No big deal. So yeah, got this phone holder. Hopefully it helps out. So we're gonna pour all the oil together. We're gonna crack open 2 brand new bottles. Pour the same exact amount on both, right? And kind of hard to see with this thing. Okay, again, we're gonna get as much as we can get in there. Same thing we did with the Ceratec, right? Mix it all up. So this one turns it to a blue, that one turns it to kind of a, I don't know, mustardy, kind of honey mustard looking thing. But yeah, so we're gonna do our baseline. We're gonna do our Ceratec added and our UHP Innovation added. We're gonna see if the Ceratec can match up, you know what I mean, can stack up. And we can always revert back to our previous videos. I try to keep them consistent. I also try to improve a little each one, but I don't want to change things drastically or anything because they won't be consistent down the line, you know what I mean? So try to improve, but not throw off the consistency at the same time. Anyway, all right. Hard to see with this phone holder thing. So we're done with that, I believe. Let's get that out of there. Let's get this guy back over here. All right, so we're ready to go, right? Got our new what do you call it? Our new bearing ready to go. Make sure it doesn't have any contaminants from my fingers or nothing that I just touched it. We're ready to go. This should perform, you know, basically as the other ones have. So we're gonna do the same thing every 3 seconds. We're gonna add one of the weights. We're gonna start it like this every time so it's not a dry start, right? That way it's fair on all of them. So we'll see how they do. So it'll be baseline with the oil. Then we'll do our Liqui Moly, then we'll do our UHP all in one take with just a minor clean off in between. And we'll see how it stacks up. First weight. 1, 2, 3. 2 weights. 1, 2, 3. 3 weights. 1, 2, 3. 4 weights. 1, 2, 3. All right. So it was nearly dead with that fourth one. That fifth one took care of it. So all in one take, right? As we've done a handful of times before. And the longer it kind of survives on there, obviously, we can hear it and see it and understand it, kind of the bigger the scar will be, right? If it just kills it instantly, kind of what we saw with the Prolong, I think it was the 8th weight. It did great up until 7, and then the 8th one killed it. And it didn't even have time to dig in much, but hopefully the lighting's okay. But again, that's the baseline that we always get, pretty consistent there. We're gonna just rotate it just over just a little. That should be fine. Drain this out. Get a little cap thing. We're gonna clean this guy out. Then we're gonna do our Ceratec all in one take. So hopefully this is not too painful for you guys to watch. As I mentioned, we can fast forward or do whatever we want a little later, but for the video's sake and unedited and stuff like that, fair, you know what I mean, straight through testing, I want it all on camera, you know what I mean, all in the same take. So anyway, all right, we got that. We're gonna go with our Ceratec mix, make sure it's mixed up. So I changed the color pretty drastically, right? So does the UHP one with the blue, but I want to fill it all the way up to the top to where it's basically overflowing, or it will, especially once we dip it in this guy, right? So we're gonna do the same thing, so we can see it's real milky and stuff, or milky looking. But anyway, without further ado, we'll let it go. And we'll see how this Ceratec stacks up. It's extremely popular stuff, so honestly I hope it does well. Let's see how it does. Right, there's 1. You can kind of hear it. 2. 3. 4. And that killed it. So I was able to hear, you guys probably can too, I was able to hear it from the get-go, you know, that it was digging in pretty well. So let me see if I can get it on camera. So obviously it's the one to the left. Each time we rotate, we're going to the left a little. Here we go. Try to get the light for you guys. And again, I can take better pictures and video of this after, but I want to get it in the video in one take. So it's right next to it, right? So what it survived, what was that, 4? Didn't survive very much, and it looks like it didn't improve really over the oil, right? And I added it technically more than than recommended, but we kept it consistent. Try to give it the best of a chance as it got. So as always, we're going to rotate it on camera. Let me see, I'm on, okay. And we're gonna dump this guy out. Try to clean this off best as we can. Oh shoot. All right. All right, same thing. We'll get a cap. Same thing here. Rather not have any of that stuff in there, honestly. So same thing, we're gonna do the same test. Using a clean rag again. Rotated, cleaned out. Got our UHP mixture here. So we'll get it in there. Fill it up all the way to the top, just like we did the others. There's no way to really overfill it. So there goes that. We're rotated, we're ready to go. We're gonna do the same exact thing. This time with the UHP, there's our weights, we're ready to go. Make sure it's all mixed up. Same weights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 weights and holding for the UHP innovation shot. We'll leave it running for a sec. All you need is 1 to 2 ounces per quart. This is 10 ounce. So this one bottle can treat 10 ounces of oil. Let's see how it looks. You can hear it, how smooth it is. And you can just hear that not a ton of damage is taking place, and then how it holds all the weights tells us the rest of the story. So if I can get it on camera, there it is there. Yeah, very small scar and not deep at all. It's just like a blemish on there, right? It's not like deep or engraved or nothing. Whereas these ones, you can feel them and you can see them, and we heard how metal to metal sounded, where the only thing in between, the bearing, and that bearing is the oil and its ability to, to protect, to bond, and to fill those gaps. So there's that. Just wanted to get that on video for you guys. So there's oil alone, there is Ceratec added, and there's the UHP innovation, all in one take. Fair testing. Let me know which one. I kind of enjoy doing these. They're not very expensive most of the time. Yeah, I enjoy doing them. I don't have to add in, our control or our baseline, and then the UHP one we keep adding, we keep adding that one in to compare to it, kind of like the defending champion, if you will. But I just want to show it all in one take. The fact that we've done this over and over with the control and with the UHP, and with these other ones, maybe we can just skip to just doing, whatever the next new one may be. We can just do just that one. Crack open a new bottle, mix it in, and then just run a quick test. So that may be quicker or easier. You guys can let me know on that also. And anyways, I do enjoy doing these, and these all came recommended from you guys, so I do appreciate it, and hopefully it wasn't too painful. And And hopefully this phone holder worked out okay. I wasn't really looking at it too much to see if it was focused or not. Kind of looked at it right now and it wasn't focused fully. But anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and you guys have a good one.